guys, good night. This is day 402. We're going to be summarizing Ibrahim Surah tonight. Okay, if you're following, we are actually following the revelation order in Quran. So it's about more than 400 days since we started, and we are almost done half of the Quran. And mainly the topic is first believing Allah Jalla Jalaluhu in whole up to this point, starting from the revelation. The main topics are first, of course, believing Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, worship Him, and don't associate anything to Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. That's the first thing. The second thing is believe in Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, and the second thing is believe in hereafter, Judgment Day. This is also the second most important thing. Because why? Because this is the only way that you can be God conscious and control yourself during this worldly life. Otherwise, knowing that one day Allah will judge you for whatever you did during your worldly life. So this surah starts with declaring why Quran, what is the purpose. So the purpose is, of course, to lead, guide humanity. Quran is, as we said before, is the user manual for humanity, for human being, user manual for human being. Without any guidance, human being will be in the darkness of ignorance and all the wrong things and corruptions and everything. So the first thing is to guide people. But of course, throughout the history, there are many prophets came and they conveyed the message of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. But of course, many civilizations were just making fun of prophets and their messaging, and because of the arrogant thought and also violence, they were trying to kill, they were against the prophets and their followers. And Quran says that they will be just fuel for the fire, and whatever they did during their worldly life, their deeds will be just like ashes scattered by the wind, wordless, and they will be just fuel for the hellfire. Whereas through faith, the believers, true believers, are like trees. Roots are deep in the soil, firmly rooted. Nothing can shake them. Yeah, that's a good analogy. And if we look around, we see a lot of blessings of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. Everything in the skies, everything on the earth. We don't believe in prophets and they mock of them, okay? But how come you don't use your intellect to see what is happening all around you? Why we live on this planet? Why everything is so perfectly organized so that human being can live on this planet? Yeah. And of course, we have this example of Prophet Abraham, and as you know, he put his wife and kid in a very barren valley, empty, nothing there, no water, no food, and believing that so that they can establish Salat. They can follow the teachings of Quran, and they can improve themselves step by step and start a community there. And of course, kinship is not done by blood, but with faith, through faith. And he was a good example of how a human being should be acting, just like many other prophets. They were really good examples of humanity. But of course, Quran also warns us that Allah sometimes delays punishment, but they will have what they deserve at that time. There will be no escape on Judgment Day. They would say, just give me one more day and see how good I will be, and things like that. But no way, no coming back. So at the end, just remind us that Quran is a complete notification, warning message delivered. Now you know there is no escape. After this, you believe or you do not believe. You follow the path of Satan or you follow the path of prophets. Two ends. One end goes to becoming a fuel for the fire, and the other is becoming, with Allah's blessings, endless paradise. So this is the training ground, and the user manual is Quran. training ground. We have two ways, and these are the ends. You choose.